Hello Magic players, it's CornTime60, that corny guy, and I'm doing another deck tech for the deck that I am bringing all the way to Mythic, at least in theory. I'm still working on it. And this is the build. I just changed it a little bit. I took out the Brineborn Cutthroat because I just saw it underperforming. It wasn't as good as Fairy Mastermind. It wasn't as good as Snapcaster Mage. So I added another Fairy Mastermind and another Snapcaster Mage. And then 2 Thieves Guild Enforcers, which should be good enough that it's, it makes them mill 2, which is not great, but it can be a 3-2 with Death Touch for 1 mana. It also, because it has Flash with Slitherwisp, can draw a card, doesn't interact with the Bowmasters at all, and I do want more Drown in the Loch, but I'm not sure what else to cut for it. I could cut a Spell Pierce and a Stern Scolding, but that feels bad. I could cut a Fatal Push. I don't know. I like Drown in the Loch, and I want more of it, but I'm not sure what else to add. So, basic idea of the deck is to play Control and play creatures with Flash, if this can work. There we go. So, here's all our creatures with Flash. They all do something. Snapcaster lets you recast stuff. Bowmasters does all the things, right? Damages your opponents and makes extra creature. Fairy Mastermind lets you draw extra cards and force your opponent to draw extra cards, which can be relevant with Bowmaster. Slitherwisp, whenever you cast a flash creature, you draw a card, your opponent loses 1 life, which can be very relevant, that 1 life, if it happens 3 or 4 times. Urtai Resurrected is the Drown in the Loch on a stick. He counters a spell or destroys a creature or planeswalker, and then forces your opponent to draw, which, again, can be relevant for Bowmaster and Mastermind. Then we have our spells. Spell Pierce and Stern Scolding for the very early game to stop our opponents from doing things. Fatal Push and Thoughtseize, again, for those first 1 to 2 turns. Take away something of your opponents to stop them from doing things. And then you have, in the 2-drop slot, we have 4 counter kill spells, and then 4 Go for the Throat, which is just a direct kill spell. Drown in the Loch has been performing well. I'm just not sure what to cut for more copies of it. I could probably cut the Thieves Guild Enforcer for 2 more Drown in the Loch, but we're going to test it out with the Enforcer and see how it goes. One of the only, traditional rogues cards to make it in here. Besides Drown in the Loch, I suppose. And here we go. As of now, my tally with this deck is at, 25 wins and 12 losses. So I have played 37 games with this, and 25 to 12, I don't know, that's about a 2/3 win rate, I think. I'm not really doing the math. Mr. Pale. Alright. Mr. P. Ale. And we do keep this. Would love to draw an island or something. Yeah, island is the ideal top deck. But it's playable. We can Thoughtseize turn 1. If we draw an island, and we have 2 turns to draw it, then we can turn 2 counter something or play the Bowmasters. Turn 3 probably Slitherwisp, but possibly Snapcaster Thoughtseize again, depending on what they're running. I always thought that thing on Snapcaster's arm was like a gun, but I can't really tell now that I'm looking closer at it. So we keep this. The opponent roll? No. What deck is it? It's Burn! Alright. Let's Thoughtseize him. So he's probably gonna play Soulscar and then Reckless Charge, right? Which hurts. That really does hurt. I think we take away the iteration, though. He's gonna play that on red, play Soulscar. Ooh, he got another land. Play Soul Scar and then Reckless Charge and hit me for like frickin' 8 damage. Yeah. Ouch. 7. Excuse me. That's only 7 damage. Good. That's not an island. Alright, looks like we're losing this one. Too slow against Burn. He's gonna Birthday Escape. Yep. Okay, he drew nothing useful, which is good for us. I'm gonna have to use Bowmaster here. I have to use Bowmaster to hopefully kill one of these. I don't know what he could play that would be dangerous enough for me not to play Bowmaster here. What we really want is a Fatal Push. Another Birthday Escape. Sure. Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, I should have played the Bowmaster there. Okay, this time, let's not miss it. Let's kill the ring-bearing one. Oh, Wizard Light. So, okay, we're not gonna kill it. Yeah, I think we're losing this one. I'm not sure how relevant that misplay was. He has one card. There's still a shot. It's kind of a long shot, but if they don't draw any actual burn spells, that hurts. Yep. So, ping you. It's another draw. I guess we just ping this again to make sure it dies. Right? Take 2, which means I'm probably dead to, like, anything. I'm dead to my own Thoughtseize, if I feel like it. Come on, any burn spell. He doesn't even actually have to do that. He can just use Bugbear. Yep. Tap land. Well, that's good. Okay, so... because that's going to make me a 1-1. So let's see, if I shoot that... yeah, I think we prioritize killing all of his stuff. So those will trade, those will trade, those will trade. And I think we need this on blue. Pass. And if we manage to come back from 2 life against Burn, though... Dreadhorde Arcanist. Let's go ahead and scold that. Can't let it happen. Cannot let that happen. Gets that. Do we play an empty Snapcaster? I think we do. Does he try for Gigantha? Because Ranger's Firebrand, which I do have to counter, so... I still feel like they're gonna draw another burn spell. Or are they just gonna play Gigantha? Alright. We're still in it. We need a removal spell. Which we don't have. Alright, we need our opponent to have the absolute worst possible draws. That definitely ain't it. Yeah, let's kill Gigantha. If he had Burn, he would just hit us with it. Thought seizes are worthless. If you got a burn spell, just sling it, honestly. Alright, here we go, Slither Wisp. We shouldn't still be in this game. Thieves Guild Enforcer is a free draw. I think I just do it now, right? So I draw, they lose a life. Not the game, they just lose a life. If they have a burn spell, they should have just thrown it earlier. If they have a burn spell, they're overthinking it, and they could just end this game. Probably. Because I could just cast Snapcaster and manage to rip a counterspell. That is an option. I think I'm hoping I draw, like, Fatal Push. Either Fatal Push or Drown in the lot. Spell Pierce is not super duper. I mean, I will have 2 blockers if I swing because of the Snapcaster. And since I'm planning on playing it anyway, I may as well swing. Pass. Sure. Oh, be quiet. You're the one who's been taking a long time. They conceded! Look at that. They were so close, too. I guess they didn't draw a burn spell. That's funny. Alright, we're almost up to Platinum Tier 3. I started at Gold Tier 4 yesterday, so, we're making progress. Wait a minute, what's this quest? I can't do that, playing blue-black. Alright, now, that I can do. That includes blue spells, which is about half of the deck. If anyone was curious for some reason, I'm listening to Infected Mushroom while I'm playing. Would not really recommend. It's weird music. It's basically dubstep, which I normally hate, but for some reason I like Infected Mushroom and the Fat Rat. Multiple rogues, look at that. Urtai's kind of weird, huh? I'd probably end up shocking myself here. Which is probably fine. One neat thing about Orcish Bowmasters is it can kill Rosy Cotton. Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild is enforcing. Alright, yeah, we shock here. So, Snapcaster's a pretty good draw, although I can't actually copy anything just yet. Once I hit 4 mana, I'll be able to. Bueno. Sure. Kill it. So one fun thing I could do is use the Bowmaster to kill one of my own creatures to trigger this. Other target creatures controlled by different players until it leaves the battlefield. Okay. I think we just let that happen, actually. Drown in the Lock can kill that. If I need it to. Not exactly a priority. It hits me for 2, I hit them for 2. That's an acceptable outcome. That's fine. Lure of the Living Cure. Choose another target with yeah, sure. I'm just gonna Fatal Push it. And then we will go with the Bowmaster to ping. For 4 and pass. So we can snap Fatal Push, or we can Drown in the Lock, or we can Bowmaster. Oh, and they're done. They didn't want to deal with any more of that. Playing against rogues. Alright, that's 2 more wins to... Well, that first one was sheer luck. The fact that they didn't draw any more burn spells after the Ranger's Firebrand, that's just silly. Just silly. Is my computer muted? I apologize that the game sound was muted that entire time. I do occasionally mute my computer just so I don't have to deal with listening to stuff. As I listen to music in my headphones. So you're seeing how this deck operates. I was happy with Thieves Guild Enforcer there. I was happy with just having a 1-mana creature. It got removed, but that means something else didn't get removed. You know what I mean? I believe we keep this. Thoughtseize Bowmaster seems alright. That's that vampire demon guy. Ooh! Spicy. Very, very spicy. I think we go for the Thoughtseize, though. The sooner the better, you know? Misery's Shade is mildly annoying. Trespasser is very annoying. So, I think we want to kill or take out the Trespasser. He probably plays the Misery's Shadow. Ooh, he has his own Thoughtseize. What a top deck. What a top deck. If he doesn't take my go for the throat, then I can kill his stuff. Yeah, I need to draw land. That's the situation I'm in. But you need to draw fuel. He needs fuel, I need land. Bowmaster? I got 2 Bowmasters. Takes away my go for the throat, sure. If he plays the Misery's Shadow, Bankbuster, just say no to card advantage. Yeah. Let's not have him draw a bunch of cards. Misery's Shadow, sure. So, if that be the case, I think we just Fatal Push it. Sucks. We are not getting our land. We're getting relevant cards, though. Okay, if they're gonna do nothing, I play the Bowmaster. He did not kill it. And we'll pass. If he tries to stomp, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to counter that. He only has 2 cards left. The only problem is if he has something like Crucius that's gonna give him a million extra cards. Or the One Ring to give him a million fucking cards. Sheoldred is bad, but oh well, you know. Yeah, Sheoldred hurts. That hurts. I need removal. Let's see, because that's 1 and 1, 2, 3. So that wouldn't be able to... How many cards are in his graveyard? We could just throw the Thieves Guild Enforcer at it. And unless he has a removal spell, then he just threw away his Sheoldred. Does he have a removal spell? I'd be so mad. I'd be big mad. Oh, that's rough. Alright, I think we chump block. Give me more time to find a way to deal with it. Like that. I know I still lose the life, but... Alright. Now, he's in top back mode. Thoughtseize, sure. Pretty good. So you take the Bowmaster or the Snapcaster? Or the Slitherwisp. Okay, Slitherwisp. Sure. If he's got nothing, we Bowmaster. What's he got? Another land. We throw another Bowmaster. Catacomb. That's kind of nice. I think we got there. Nice. GG. And then we just swing for lethal. That's another one. So even against the black-red mid-range that everyone wants to play, we do actually have a decent matchup. I was, again, happy with Thieves Guild Enforcer there. Like, if they didn't have the removal spell, that would have been 1 mana destroy target Sheoldred. which is kind of insane. To get some water. Quarlin. I don't like this Jin-Jitaxias art, because he looks like sick, you know? I mean, we keep this. The Shipwreck Marsh is a little but we have 3 1-mana plays, so I think we start with this on black. Yeah, we're gonna start with the Thoughtseize. What are we up against? Samwise combo. Sure. We take the Altar or the Sam? I think we take the Sam and then kill whatever mana dork he plays. Yeah, we're just gonna push it right away. I may actually hold back the Thieves Guild Enforcer to draw a card off Slitherwisp. Oh, they drew a land. No, let's just drop the Enforcer now. Marsh, this would mill him for 4. Which means I'd be getting in for extra damage this turn, but I feel like Slitherwisp is better. They drew lands off the top. And Ashnod's Altar. Sure. Mill you for 4? See, I'm talking about how happy I am with this card, so this card decides to just show up and do the fucking work. That's fine. It's the Cauldron Cat. I can cut him off the green mana he needs here. Right? Actually, this kind of doesn't matter. And they're done. He can't handle it. I feel like he still had something of a shot if he drew Collected Company and just slammed the combo. I don't think the altars are good in that deck. Like, I don't know which combo necessarily. Like, he was going for Sam with the cat. Like, that's a combo. If you just play Sam with the cat, you can win the game. Actually, I'm pretty sure he would have comboed off next turn and killed me. Odd. This is fine. That sucks, but oh well. I'll probably just Fatal Push that. I'll do it EOT though. Okay, that was probably a mistake. Probably should have killed it beforehand. And I should have waited there, because what if he has light up the stage? Okay, another Skewer. Well, that's half my health on turn 2. But we're actually in a better position than you would think, being at 10 life on turn 2. Actually, how does that math work? Because I shocked myself for 2. Then I got skewered twice. That adds it up to 8. And then Monastery. Yeah, let's Spell Pierce that. And Thieves Guild Enforcer. Great Revel is pretty annoying. I'm actually going to counter that. Play that for black. And swing. Urtai's decent. I'd rather slam the Mastermind. Because that mills them, and then the Enforcer is on. Bump hits me for 3, fine. Skewer, I'm less fine with, I think. Where'd he pull that map out of? Huh? Huh, Fibblethip? Where'd you pull that map out of? Little Fibblethip pet. I wonder what they're thinking so hard about. Okay, you know what? Fair, fair. And I can just Fatal Push that. Or go for the Throat It. Either or. Probably Fatal Push. For mana efficiency, go for the Throat is correct, but... For all I know, they might be splashing Shoulder It in their burn deck. Kill it. And he's done. He can't handle it. Okay. Alright there, burn player. I mean, that was pretty good. They got me to half health on turn 2. It was a good start. I just managed to stop the rest of everything they could have possibly done. Look at that. I actually got a Mythic rare that maybe I'll build a deck around one day. Probably not. I do think Manaform Hellkite is a good card. Okay, pick a rune. Sounds like it could be a kind of cookie. Yeah, we keep this. Lurrus, what flavor of Lurrus are we facing today? They got Kiora sleeves, Lurrus companion, Kiora. Okay, they just like Kiora. That's their aesthetic. Is fish girl with thick thighs. That's their aesthetic. Oh, it's the Retrofitter Foundry deck. Okay. Take the Retrofitter Foundry. Okay. Bowmasters can kill anything they play. They probably play the Ingenious Smith. Ashnod, sure. Play Bowmaster. Kill it. Catacomb. And pass. Like, if you play something I can kill with Bowmaster, then I just do that. Digs 4 for an artifact. Wait, I have to not let the Ingenious Smith trigger resolve. Oh, they're done! They're already done! What the heck? People quit so early. Like, you're in ranked right now, guy. You gotta struggle to the very end. Like I did that one game. I was at 2 life against Burn for over half of the game, it felt like. But I didn't give up. So you can't give up. You can. If you see that there's literally no way out, but if you can see, like, your opponent could misplay, and you can live, then you stick it out. This isn't super duper, but I can see it doing well. So we play Hall, that way we have the... Swamp is a really bad top deck here. Swamp is like a really bad top deck here. Oh, now we're gonna play it, so... Eat my words, huh? Alright. With some cheap interference. Opponent's stuck on lands, that's convenient. Marsh, Thoughtseize? What you got, blue player? You got a counterspell for my Thoughtseize? Oracle of the Alpha's annoying. One Ring's also annoying. Kinda not worried about Oracle of the Alpha, actually. I think we take away a One Ring. Do I bother slinging the Takanuma here? Because I might not hit any creatures. Still think it's worth it for tempo. Okay, we got Urtai and Bowmaster. I think we take the Urtai here, actually. And we drew a Slitherwisp, which is good. Oracle, scold that. Slitherwisp. Alright, we got a threat on board. Is this 2 or less? It's 3 or less. Union of the Third Path. He's gonna draw a card and gain a bunch of life. I think I'm actually fine with that. I think I'm actually fine with that, yeah. Yeah, okay, my turn. They did not draw a land. Like, I just have a fistful of control right now, so... Not sure how they're gonna get back from this. I could have snapped Thoughtseize, but feels unnecessary. Wrath. Let's go ahead and drop the Urtai here. You should be running Supreme Verdict over Wrath of God every time. Okay, my turn. Alright. And this is what the deck does. I mean, my opponent's stuck on lands, but they're playing interference. The One Ring. Start with this. Spell Pierce that. Okay, and they're done. I am very happy with Thieves Guild Enforcer. Way happier with it than the Brineborn Cutthroat. It does a lot more work. A 1-mana 3/2 Death Touch most of the time, seems like. I have yet to play against Mill during this recording, which is nice, because the blue-black Mill deck kind of kicks my ass. It's like blue-black Mill with the crabs, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and Glimpse the Unthinkable. And it's a really just, you know, brain-dead, make my opponent mill everything type of deck. That's rude. I shouldn't call it brain-dead. It's as brain-dead as playing Burn is. It's actually more, come to think of it. So if you're playing Burn, you have to decide whether to burn creatures or face. We keep this. Kind of sucks I have basically no interference, so if my opponent's just like a combo deck, and they have the combo, I lose. Start with the castle, because it's going to come in tapped. Yeah. Castle, Hive, Swamp. Consider. Okay. Consider this. That's a kill spell. So it's also blue-black control. Is it someone actually running the same deck as me? I have yet to run into someone running the same... Well, okay, those are cards I don't run, so... It wouldn't be exactly the same. I'll wait. Yeah, we're gonna drop a Slither Wisp now. Slither Wisp. Gets countered. If it doesn't, this is gonna get out of hand. Or not, he'll just kill it right away. That's fine. I do things on EOT. Looks like you do as well. Maybe I just wait, actually. Wait until I can, like, Slither Wisp and then play Bowmaster on top of it. Snapcaster, sure. Back to end. We're gonna do some work here. Do some serious work here. And they're done. That was it. I broke the tie. They're like, okay, I can just end of turn, Snapcaster, draw a card, and it's like, nah, no you can't. In fact, I'll kill your Snapcaster, draw a card, and make 3 creatures. Yeah, Slither Wisp is actually kind of an underrated card. Like, you have to be in the right deck for it, but if you're in the right deck for it, it kind of says when you play a creature, draw a card. Which is, I mean, it's Glimpse of Nature in blue-black control. Which makes no sense. No, I can't do it. There's my first mulligan. Let's keep, do I have a 1-drop? I have Fatal Push as a 1-drop. I think I'll drop the island here. Unless I'm against Burn, that's the right play. It wasn't Burn. Alright. 2 creatures, 2 kill spells, and a hopefully counter spell. Mastermind. Probably dies to my opponent's Bowmaster. Yep. Even when you see it coming, it's annoying. You know? Even when you see it coming. I don't expect him to have a dangerous enough 3-drop that I do anything other than Bowmaster. Yeah. Probably a kill spell. Alright. Yeah. That's fine. Enforcer's actually good here because it can get my Drown in the Lock going. If they play a Sholdred, I just kill it. If they try for 1 ring, I just counter it. Ooh, Thoughtseize hurts. I think we just let it happen, though. No, we're gonna throw down the Thieves Guild Enforcer in response. That's fine. It's not really fine. It hurts, but... Probably Drown in the Lock. Yeah, that makes sense. They don't have another Bowmaster. They could still draw one, though. Now that they know about the Spell Pierce, they're not going to run out their 1 ring. Graveyard Trespasser. Ouch. I mean, very ouch, actually. That's fucking atrocious. I have to 2-for-1 myself. Or wait until they have 3 more cards in their graveyard. That can exile things from any graveyard, too. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. Yup. I'll discard my Fatal Push. Stole my Spell Pierce. There's Sholdred. Cards engraved, 6. Okay. Shit. Alright. So, we can Bowmaster here. What do you think? Because he's gonna draw 2 cards. Yeah, I still think this is correct. Kinda sucks, but... Yep. Ouch. That's huge, actually. That is huge. So I'm gonna adjust that. I'm gonna have to just go for the throat now. If they have the 1 ring, then, like, ouch. Trespasser. It comes in as the flip. Oof. That hurts a lot. Okay. At least it dies to my Thieves Guild Enforcer. No, it doesn't. As soon as he swings with it, I'm dead. Yeah, okay. We lose that one. That's fine. That was a solid mono black deck. Man, Graveyard Trespasser is probably one of the hardest cards for us to deal with. Like, I don't really know how to deal with it. I have to 2-for-1 myself. I have to either 2-for-1 myself or Throw a Thieves Guild Enforcer or a Slitherwisp or Urtai in front of it. Like, I don't have any creatures that favorably can deal with it. You cannot use Bowmaster to deal with it because you'd have to discard 3 cards. Yanmon, the lesser known Digimon. I will keep this. I think I have to play this on blue. I don't have to do that right away, though. I can risk getting Thought Seized, I think. Let's Thought Seize them. What do we have? It's the Life Gain deck. Well, Heliod's part of the combo. Let's take the Innkeeper away. Yep. It's fine. Scolding would have been nice there. Let's go ahead and just Fatal Push it. Heliod's fine. As long as they don't get to do other things, Heliod is fine. Unfortunately, now I have to worry about Coco. We let that happen. Okay. We have our win condition on board. That was perfect. Really needed another black mana. Unfortunately, right now, I cannot actually Spell Pierce there. Okay, I can right now. So I think I just have to play the Enforcer. In case they have the Collected Company. Island is good here. See if they had it. Oh, yeah, they did. Spell Pierce that. I don't feel like letting you combo for free. They're done! That seemed a little early. And we're in Platinum Tier 2 now. You know, I had planned for that to be my last game, but it took literally like 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm pretty close to the quest now. I didn't look at what card that was. The art was pretty cool. Looked like something from Phyrexia All Will Be One. You know, my play group in real life, they all like March of the Machine more than 1. I actually enjoyed the Phyrexia All Will Be One draft format more. Oft hope is born when all is forlorn. Oracle of the Alpha is a stupid card. Keep this. Look at this little Boros Chibi Angel. Why are these black instead of red? That's my one qualm with this. Okay. Probably just play the Mastermind, then. Ether Spellbomb. Odd choice. Emery, sure. Let's just kill Emery. And then he can mill 4. The Reality Chip. Look at the top card of your library at any time, as long as it's attached to a creature. That does nothing. It's an 0-4. Like, whatever. Let's play the Mastermind. Does he bounce it? No, he does not. I don't think I can Bowmaster if he goes to draw a card because I may need to counter something. I can Bowmaster end of turn, though. What is this? What is that? Look at the top 5, get an artifact in your hand. Artifacts you control become 5/5. Let's not do that. They're done! That's it! Holy crap. I want, like, an actual game, not my opponent concedes on, like, turn 3. Like, I'm not mad about winning, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad about winning, it's just... Look, I'm 1 blue spell away. I'm 1 blue spell away from the quest. So we're gonna do it. Just let me play a blue spell, and then, like, that's it. That's fine. There. Yeah, just, like, play a non-creature. There you go. Start with this. I'm more worried about a non-creature spell than a 1/2. This hand is great, actually. 3 kill spells, a counter spell. That we let happen. So then we can just Bowmaster and kill it. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, we just swing for 2. They got a Thought Monitor. Thought Monitor with Bowmaster is like, it just kills itself. As soon as he plays it, he draws 2, I ping it for 2. Sigh. Sure. Kill it. We don't let you have cards. So now I Mastermind and push or Pierce. Kinda wish I could Slither Wisp here, but sometimes the mana just doesn't go that way. Portable Hole. Well, that resolves. So long, Bowmaster. And I don't have any way to remove Artifact, so, like, that's gone forever. Actually, not 100% true. I do have, Otawara. I could use Otawara to bounce it to get my Bowmaster back. You gonna try to counter my spell? Drown in the Loch is not super duper right this second, but it is okay. 2 removal spells, 2 counter spells, and Slither Wisp I have if I ever get to resolve it. Nettle Cyst. Sure? I can't counter it. I actually can't counter it, so I have to let it happen. Right, his lands are artifacts too. It's just, well, he may have another Sigh. Hive. Less than ideal land to draw. One, two, three, four. Yeah. I did that wrong. He's gonna get away with a Thought Monitor, and probably equipping Nettle Cyst as well. Like, I'll draw an extra card, but meh. Oh, well, who am I kidding? Fatal Push wouldn't kill Thought Monitor anyways. Retrofitter Foundry, I can counter. Does he have another Retrofitter Foundry? If he's smart, he just equips the Nettle Cyst. And, like, hopes I don't have another removal spell. Which I just drew. Yeah, no attacks. We'll wait and do things on their turn. Another Nettle Cyst. Ouchie. Yeah, okay. Another Thought Monitor. Now that's rough. That's very rough, actually. I think we might actually counter that. Spell Pierce. Does he have another Metallic Rebuke? That would be pretty whack. All of this to resolve a Thought Monitor. He has another Metallic Rebuke. Alright, fine, it resolves. Jeez. See what they've got. The One Ring. Let's not let that happen. Stern Scolding. Retrofitter Foundry. Okay. Just equips a Thought Monitor, and then I cry. So, Slither Wisp. Chump block there and take 12, right? Or do I block here and here, and hope I draw another kill spell? Yeah, I think this is right. So now, like, I just have to deal with that Thought Monitor. Now. And that does not deal with it. Alright, GG. At least it was a real game, right? Like, they played it out. Because they won. And they let me cast a blue spell. That's the important thing, is that I got to cast one blue spell. I wasn't counting wins and losses for this video, but the new total is, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 wins to 14 losses. So, 35 to 14, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. If I had managed to keep that Bowmaster out, that might have been a very different game. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. I sure enjoy playing this build. I haven't had a lot of fun in Constructed lately, but once I've started playing this deck, I've been having a ton of fun. So, yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe if you feel like it. You can try out the deck too. Alright, peace out, y'all.